I'm finally at the hotel. We are in New York. We are here for work. My team has an on-site here for the week, so we're at the New York office. I had my flight at 7 a.m. this morning. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I can leave the house at 5:30 and be fine. And then my Uber didn't get to the house until 6, and then I didn't get there till like 6:30. Boarding started at 6:40. I got to my gate right when we started boarding. Half of the flight was fine. The second half was like so turbulent. I travel a lot, obviously, but that was probably some of the worst turbulence I've experienced. It was definitely the worst domestic flight I've been on, because also when we were gonna land, we got the notice that we were gonna be landing in like 6 minutes. And then 6 minutes goes by and then it says 10 minutes. 10 minutes goes by and then it says 12 minutes. And I was like, are we ever landing? And I think we were just like circling because the weather is just really bad in New York right now. So I'm just like over it. It's 6:15 right now. I DoorDash food and boba. I also wasn't able to get Wi-Fi to work on the plane because my work laptop, I have to connect to a VPN, and the VPN would not connect, so I couldn't even work on the plane. So now I need to work to make up for it. My initial plan was to explore a little bit since I'm here and I'm trying to make the most of my time here, but I'm also just exhausted from everything. And also the weather is terrible, so that's kind of my excuse to just stay in right now. And at this point I need to work, so I think all signs are pointing to me just like staying in my room and like relaxing and like recharging, so that tomorrow when I have to go to office, it'll be better. Also, when I got here, I ran into my coworker. He's been here since Friday, so he's like adjusted. He lives in SF, so I was asking about jet lag and stuff, and he was like, yeah, it definitely was hard to get up in the morning to start out. So I know that's gonna happen tomorrow because I usually wake up at 6 a.m. on the West Coast, but that's 9 a.m. here. I want to wake up at like 7. That's like 4 a.m. West Coast time, so it's gonna be rough. But I think my DoorDash is here, so I'm gonna go pick it up. But that is the debrief for now. Okay, we went bougie for dinner. I've been eyeing this hand roll place. I forgot the name of it. Let me check the tag. Sushi Tokoro. I believe it's in West Village, so not close enough where I would want to walk in the rain to go get it, but I DoorDashed it. And this is the premium hand roll set. This is snow crab, I believe scallop. I think it's toro. And then that's salmon. And then that is a form of yellowtail. I forgot the name specifically. And then this is their seaweed salad. And then I also got boba from Tiger Sugar, which is like one of my favorite brown sugar milk tea places. They're kind of everywhere. I know they have one in Portland because when my friend used to live there, I got it there. And then when we were in New York for a month, I also got Tiger Sugar a few times. Like, it's a chain, but I was like, just want like something comforting right now. I think I'm gonna start with the crab because I've been eyeing it since I ordered this. But like, look at how much crab is in that. That's crazy. Oh my god, I do this every time I eat onigiri in Japan too. I like can't get the plastic to come apart, and then the seaweed just breaks. The crab is so good. Yum. That was definitely scallop. Now we have the toro. I'm so excited for this one. Okay, next one is salmon. I love salmon. Salmon's my favorite sushi fish ever. Sorry, this is supposed to be a work trip vlog, but now it's just me eating hand rolls in my room. If you're just here for the work content or the New York content, feel free to skip over this. I just checked, the name of that fish is kampachi. I'm just gonna finish this. I'm so tired and I need to get work done, so we're gonna say bye for now.
But Sean's strategy worked. All of the pre-marketing he did was excellent, and we were 213,000. Our holding and selling costs were 230,000. Is going to be able to enjoy this house. It really.
This will be a short week, because you'll only have 4 days.
I'm excited to see what they've done. I'm gonna bring that back. I'm gonna tell Josiah we can change things.
Good morning. It is 7:30 a.m. I slept pretty well last night. I did end up being able to sleep at like 10:45, which is 7:45 Western time. So I think I am kind of adjusted to the time zone now. When I woke up this morning, it wasn't hard to, but like, you know, the first day of any trip when you are not in the same time zone, you feel like you're just trying to get through the day and you're like just barely surviving. surviving. I don't know if anyone else can relate, but that's me on like every single trip. For today, our sessions for the day don't start until 9:30. I think they're serving breakfast in the office, but I don't know what that breakfast is gonna be. When I've gone to our other office in SF, the breakfasts were not the best. So I'm gonna go get Paulo's Bagels because there's a location like down the street from us. I'm also going to try to hit a matcha spot that's like half a mile from here. So again, going on another walk. That's part of the reason why I woke up early today. I'm gonna finish getting ready and then I'm going to head out and do some stuff before work. And then the rest of the day is jam-packed, so I really need that matcha. As you saw, I just had half my bagel. I was actually starving. I think mainly because of the time change. I didn't have dinner technically last night. That bagel was so good. And there was no line, so it was perfect. I'm on the way to get matcha now, and then I'm gonna head to the office really early, which will be nice. Good morning. It is Wednesday now and I'm getting ready for the day. I had intended to take a workout class this morning. We're staying in like the Flatiron area since the office is here and there's a lot of group workout classes. I used to be big into group workouts or group fitness when I lived in San Francisco, but I've since converted to being more of just like a weightlifting gym goer. But I was like, I'm back in a city, I should go to a group fitness class. And there is a place down the street that is half treadmill, half Pilates. And I don't regularly do Pilates anymore, but besides the point, I was about to sign up for a class, but then the last spot on the treadmill was taken. So I was like, maybe this is a sign that I shouldn't do it. We also got back yesterday from everything. Dinner took forever. And we got there at like 7:30 and we didn't finish getting served food until like 10, which was insane. And I was so tired because we had all met up around 9 and then we didn't break off from each other until like 10:30, almost 11. So I was just tired. And then by the time I got to bed, I could not fall asleep. Like my body switched back to Pacific time until like 12:30 or 1. But by then I was already like, I don't think I'm gonna go to Pilates. Today we have another fully packed day. We start all our sessions at 9:30 and then we have normal work time because we still have to get work done this week. And then we have a happy hour and then we go to dinner, and then dinner's until like 9:30 or 10. So I'm like, we're doing the 12-hour day again, and I was like, I probably shouldn't start the day. See, I'm still tired. I probably shouldn't start the day with a workout because I'm just gonna be exhausted. My plan for this morning instead is to go to Liberty Bagels, which I like it a lot because they have this tofu cream cheese, which is just an alternative non-dairy version of cream cheese. And they have a strawberry one and it's so good on their blueberry bagel. So I always want to get it when I'm here. The thing is, there isn't one nearby, so I have to take the subway like 15 minutes out to go to a Liberty Bagel. So I'm gonna do that this morning. And then also there's the viral salted butter oat latte, and it's kind of close to where Liberty Bagels is, so I think I'm just gonna make a pit stop there and pick up a latte. Yesterday was a lot of fun. It was nice seeing my coworkers. Since COVID, I've become a little bit more introverted just because I'm like alone all the time. Like I work from home fully. I do see people like at least once a day because I go to the gym, but like I don't socialize very much with a lot of people anymore. But when we have on-sites, it's kind of like a reminder that I am still an extrovert because I do get recharged from like talking to people all day, which is just fun for me because I'm an extrovert. But then it's also nice at the end of the day, like coming back and then getting like my own time to just like rest and recharge. Like it's just so much more fulfilling than like being home all day alone. But we have a long day ahead, so it's time to just hurry up and get it started. So see you when I'm on the subway later. Have some time before I get to work. I got my matcha. This place usually has a super long line, but it did have a line when I walked past this morning. I wasn't initially going to come here, but it was by the bagel spot. So I stopped by, there was a line, and I went in. This is actually really good. The matcha's strong. There wasn't too much ice. The sweetness is not too sweet. Way better than yesterday. Also, the girl working is from SF and she just moved here recently. I'm like, it's just such a small world. She was really cool. I don't know her name, but whoever you are, thank you for the great matcha. I need to figure out how to get back to office. Good morning. It is Thursday. It's the last official day of our onsite. I'm so tired. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. A lot of us went to a rooftop bar after dinner yesterday just to hang out. It was a lot of fun, but like the past 2 days have just been from 9 a.m. to like past 10 p.m. I've been with my coworkers all day, so it's just like tiring because I'm not used to being out and about in general. That and just like not sleeping as much because I'm waking up early to like try to do New York things before I head into the office. I am just very grateful that we got to come to New York. The past couple of on-sites have been in San Francisco. I love SF. If you have seen my other videos, I talk about missing SF all the time. I used to live there for a couple of years, and every time I go, it's a lot of fun because like I still have a lot of friends who live there. I have the food spots I always want to go to. I will never complain if I have to be flown to SF for work. But also like New York is just like a fun adjustment. My company didn't have an office here a year ago, so like the fact that it's even an option to get to come here is like just amazing. And just like the fact that I get to do trips like this for work is like an insane privilege, and I'm very grateful for it, especially someone who is pretty extroverted. Like I love seeing people, interacting with my coworkers in person, and just like being beyond the screen, I guess, because I've been remote ever since I graduated from college, which was 6 years. That's crazy. And that was during COVID, so like even my last internship before I started working full-time was remote at this point, so the adjustment has been crazy. So I'm just grateful to be going into office for these things. So anyways, for this morning, it's almost 8. I'm trying to head out like ASAP, but I woke up a little later today just to try to get more sleep. But I am trying to go to Leon's Bagels, and I have to take a 15-minute subway ride to it. But we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna head into office. And then we don't have as packed of a day today. I should have a lot of time to work. Some people are traveling back today. I'm staying for a little longer. Later today, I'm also getting dinner with some of my friends. My 2 friends who I went to Vietnam with back in December. They both live here now. We all used to live in SF at the same time, and we all moved out. One of them ended up in Chicago for a little bit, but literally just moved to New York like a week ago. And the other one's been in New York for a while now, maybe a few years. But obviously I don't get to see them often. It'll be nice to see them and catch up and like just see how New York life has been treating them. That's enough yapping for this morning. My voice is kind of going away at this point. I think it's just I'm not used to talking to people all the time. But that's it. For now, I will catch you either on the subway or at Leon's. Just got back from my run. This room is actually so creepily dark because we're like facing an office building, or my view is an office building, and it's also gloomy today. So I'm glad the rest of the week was really nice. This morning was very cloudy, very gloomy. It was like kind of sprinkling a little on my run. I feel so disgusting, so I'm gonna take a shower. After my run, I have been eyeing this cinnamon roll spot that I saw on Instagram. It was like 3 blocks from the hotel. On my way back from my run, I decided to go there. I picked up 2 cinnamon rolls. They had so many flavors, I was a little overstimulated. Once you go to the back of the store, they're like all making cinnamon rolls from scratch back there, so like you know it's good. I got the banana Foster and the blueberry limoncello. I'm gonna go to Apollo Bagels for breakfast because like I need just a meal since I just ran. I also ran 5K, and it was kind of tough because I forgot how steep some of those hills are, so that was tough. And I also was like trying to figure out where I wanted to go in the park because I didn't plan any of that out. So I was like, I'll go to Sheep's Meadow. But then after I was like, actually, I want to go to the fountain. And then I had to like just keep rerouting myself on where to go. But it was a nice run. I forgot what I was saying earlier. I think I said I was going to go to Apollo Bagels. I'm going to do that now. My phone was about to die. And I was like, if my phone is dead, I don't know where I'm going. So I need to come back to charge. But I'm going to leave again to go get food so then I can eat that and then try the cinnamon roll. Hopefully there's not going to be a line at Apollo, but we'll see because it's Friday and I know like tourists come in on Fridays, so it might be a little more crowded than usual, but I am hungry, so we're gonna go. I'm in a really weird spot, but this is like the best lighting I'm gonna get in this room. And like you saw, I went to Apollo. I got a half dozen bagels because I'm going home today and I was like, that'd be fun if I could eat New York bagels at home in the morning this week, but now I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna fit it in my bag, but we're gonna figure that out later. Got the same thing I got the other day. I'm so excited to have it again because it's so freaking good. I also hate capers, but I'm like, for the photo, I'm going to keep the capers and then just like brush them off and not eat them. This is honestly probably my new favorite bagel in New York. I also get vegan cream cheese. I need to avoid dairy, but I'm so excited to eat this. I'm also so excited for the cinnamon roll. I low-key am just like getting a lot of food today and bringing it back home. Yeah, I don't really have the space, so we're gonna see how that goes. But here we are, my favorite bagel. I also went to Leon's Bagels yesterday, and honestly, it was way too salty for my liking. I got the bacon, egg, and cheese with chili crisp, and I noticed a lot of people online post about that one specifically, and I just like did not want to eat it anymore because it was so freaking salty. I don't drink soda, but I'm like, maybe if I had a soda and it was really sugary, then that would like balance it out. But then I'm like, this is also breakfast food, and I don't want to be having a soda in the morning or like anything too sweet, so I just like, I couldn't eat it. I think it would have been really good because the idea of like adding chili crisp to a bagel, I was like, that sounds so good. The execution, like I feel like the cheese was really salty, the bacon was really salty, and then the chili crisp was also salty, and I was just like, this is all the sodium I need for the week. So I wasn't that big of a fan. This one is much more refreshing, but I also am aware of the fact that I didn't get two similar bagels because maybe Leon's smoked salmon bagel is really good there. I'll come back one day and try it, but I'm gonna finish this and I need to pack and I need to shower and I need to get ready and I need to do a lot of things, so goodbye for now. Okay, we are just rushing right now because I got pulled into a meeting that was actually pretty productive, but like that took up a lot of time and I need all the time I can get right now to like get ready and pack, so I am in a rush. I don't have my watch on, but I have like 20 minutes to get out the door. Today was gonna be just like a do whatever day. Last night when I hung out with Linda and Spriha, I like brought up how I wanted to go to the store today, and then Spriha was like, I want to go too. I was like, perfect, let's go together. So I'm gonna meet up with her. We're just like winging it. I'm at the point now where I'm like usually very like type A, plan everything, know what I'm doing, but as I get older and as there's more trips and as I'm just like more tired, I'm like, let's just wing it. So we're winging it today. That's what's on the agenda. I hope I get to come back soon. I hope I have a work thing that can bring me here because that's always nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and pack everything and hope everything fits because the half dozen bagels that I bought, I don't know how that's gonna work because my bag was already pretty packed when I got here. I think I literally have 10 minutes before I need to be out the door. Okay, I literally need to be out of here in like 6 minutes, but we have to try this because it's still a little warm, but like look at how freaking good that looks. This is the banana fluster. That is so good. This next one is the blueberry limoncello. The thing about cinnamon rolls is that they don't look aesthetically pleasing in photos. I just took a picture of it and it does not look very tasty, but here is this one. This is good too. It's more citrusy, which sounded good, but I don't know if I like that in a cinnamon roll. It's still really good, but I think I like the banana one better. shopping. We went to Sunday school, and now we're going to,
I don't know how to say it.
yeah, we're going to some store
It's cute.
in, where are we? Like Soho-ish? Oh yeah, we're in Nolita. There's lines everywhere for everything. We don't know what that is. And it is so humid. It's at least not sunny today. But then it makes it worse because then we were like, oh, it's not too hot, but it's actually so hot and we're so sweaty. Wasn't gonna come because she had dance class, but then her dance class got canceled. So now she's stuck with us.
You guys can run it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And then you know how he is. I'll make a phone call.
Yeah.
And then like